Hello friends and welcome to Mallu Cricketing Thoughts English. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to this channel for new cricketing updates. Joseph Charles Buttler or Jos Buttler is an English cricketer who is the current vice captain of the England ODI and T20 international team. He is one of the best white ball batsmen in the world. Currently he is one of the best T20 player in the world. He has great abilities to play big shots against both spin and pace attacks. He has amazed a lot of us with his special talent to clear the boundaries with ease. He is part of the Lancashire club and has played T20s for Mumbai Indians and Rajasthan Royals in the IPL. Jos Buttler is commonly known as Jos the Boss because of his special abilities to hit the fast bowlers out of the fence. Born on the 8th of September 1990, Jos Buttler is a right-handed wicketkeeper batsman for England. Buttler has made his debut for England in the 2011 T20 International against India. His ODI debut came against Pakistan in 2012 and Test debut against India in 2014. He was an integral part of the England team that was crowned world champions in 2019. We all still remember the final ball runout which was effected from the gloves of Buttler. He is England's second most capped T20 international player behind Ian Morgan. He is believed to be the future captain of England. He holds the record for the highest second wicket stand in T20 internationals with David Mallu. He also has an unusual record to his name for the most number of ducks in T20 internationals for England, which is 13. So far in his career, Buttler has achieved a lot of records to his name. He is England's second highest run scorer in T20 internationals. He holds the record for the most number of half-centuries in T20s, being 16. Buttler began playing cricket at a very small age. At the age of 15, Buttler made his senior club debut for Cheddar. Buttler made it to the Somerset team in 2010 when Craig Kieswetter, who was an integral part of Somerset, was called into the national side. Buttler got a prolonged run in Somerset. In his first match of the 2010 season, Buttler remained 22 not out at the close of the innings, posting his first runs in List A cricket. He also took two vital catches for Somerset to hand them a victory. He made his first-class century in the 4th county championship match, scoring 144 runs. He had a decent run with Somerset, which gave him the role of a main player in Somerset. His good form with the bat continued into the 2011 season as well. In both 2010 and 2011, he was awarded the NBC Dennis Compton Award as Somerset's most promising young player. Buttler got an opportunity into the senior England team in 2011 against India. He made his debut for the side as a specialist batsman. Though he was not successful in his initial years, he got a good run for England team in 2012. A special innings was played by Buttler in the match against South Africa in Edgbaston, where he joined his Somerset teammate Craig Kieswetter to get the England score to a formidable one. His innings included a 30-run over of Wayne Parnell, which was the second most productive over in international T20s at that time. This innings established Buttler as a key part of England one-day side. His explosive innings made him a regular member of the England team. He received an ECB incremental contract later in the same year. He was selected for the ICC T20 World Cup in 2012 and he played all 5 matches for England, although he scored only 40 runs in his 5 innings. Buttler got his first taste of ODI cricket in 2013, where he replaced Jonathan Trott. He was also the full-time wicketkeeper for England in the series. Buttler was able to showcase his skills, which ended him up being a regular member of both the T20 and the ODI formats. He was part of the England team that made it to the 2013 ICC Champions Trophy finals. 2013 was a very successful year for Buttler in T20 internationals. Buttler played again in the 2014 ICC World 2020 in Bangladesh. He scored his maiden ODI century in that year against Sri Lanka, scoring a quick-fire 121 in 61 balls. Buttler made his Test debut in 22nd July 2014 against India in the 3rd Test of the series. Buttler made his way into the 2015 World Cup team. The tournament was played in Australia and New Zealand. He was very consistent in the 2 opportunities he got, scoring 39 of 19 balls against Sri Lanka and an important 65 against Bangladesh. But England ended up losing both the matches, failing to progress beyond the group stage. Later, Buttler was called into the Test side for the tour of West Indies and New Zealand and for the Ashes. Ashes didn't go well for Buttler and he faced a lot of criticism for his poor batting form. People started criticisms against him, stating that he was not fit for Test cricket. After his pale form that continued in the next series as well, Buttler lost his position in the Test team. Buttler shifted his focus to white ball cricket, where he was really successful. Buttler, now an established T20 cricketer, was part of the 2016 ICC World T20 Championship. Buttler scored an unbeaten 90 runs against Pakistan as part of an England record score of 443 for the loss of 3 wickets, the fastest half-century by an Englishman. Buttler captained the England side for the first time in the ODI series against Bangladesh in 2016. After numerous players, including the regular captain Ian Morgan, declined to tour over race security concerns. In the second ODI, there was some controversy as Buttler was involved in a heated exchange with numerous Bangladesh players. Following the incident, Buttler was reprimanded by the ICC and received 1 demerit point to his disciplinary records. Buttler finally made a comeback to the Test side. He had a decent run against India, averaging 40 in the series. In the year 2018, Buttler made a fine comeback into the Test side, scoring 2 half-centuries in the first 4 matches. After the Test series, Buttler was part of the ODI series against Australia, where he scored 250s in 4 matches and 100 in the last match. The 110 runs that Buttler scored in the 5th match of the series is still considered as one of the best one-day innings of Buttler in his career. This innings of Buttler was adjudged as the best ODI innings of 2018. In the same tour against Australia, Buttler scored the fastest T20 international half-century by an English cricketer in 22 deliveries. In 2018, Buttler replaced James Anderson as the vice-captain of England in Tests. He registered his maiden Test 100 against India in his first series as a vice-captain, after which Buttler was a regular member of all the 3 formats for England. In the year 2019, Buttler put up a fantastic innings of 150 from 77 deliveries against West Indies, which caught the headlines all over the world. He hit 12 mammoth sixes in his innings of 150. For his fantastic innings, Buttler received praises from legends all over the world. Chris Gayle praised Buttler, stating that he is superb, one of the best strikers of the ball in world cricket today. We can see he is a game changer and every team needs a player like him to win matches. Buttler was an integral part of the 2019 ICC World Cup. Buttler scored an important 59 runs in the final against New Zealand and made a crucial 110-run partnership with Ben Stokes. This partnership helped England to tie the match. The match ended up in a tie and a super over took place to find the winner. Buttler batted with Stokes in the super over, scoring 15 runs. He completed the run-out of Martin Guptill on the last ball of the super over. This tied the super over and England won the maiden World Cup title by superior boundary count. As the COVID pandemic hit the globe, there was no much cricket in 2020. Buttler was part of the 2020 IPL season for Rajasthan Royals. Buttler is part of the ongoing ICC T20 World Cup in UAE. He has been formidable for England throughout, scoring his first T20 international century against Sri Lanka in this World Cup. When the going gets tough, the tough gets going. That is an ideal definition for Buttler's innings of 101 against Sri Lanka. England were struggling to get past 120 in that game in Sharjah, which was not ideal to bat. But in came in the Superman for England to take their team score above 180. It is always a treat to watch Buttler bat and hope that it will continue for a long time. Buttler is a 360-degree player and he is one of the most loved cricketers around the globe. It's his abilities to play in all directions of the ground that makes it tough for the bowlers to bowl at him. It is very fortunate for us cricket lovers to witness such astonishing innings from Buttler. Hope we can see more innings from Buttler in the future. And one thing for sure is that he will end his T20I career as one of the best of T20 cricket. Please do comment your favorite Buttler innings in the comment box and do subscribe to this channel for more videos. Thank you.